and there's too much in you to just be doing that. I mean, you look at some things out there, you like, you can't say it because it sounds bad, like that's trash, but but you're not doing nothing. And the people that's doing stuff that's trash, they out there doing it. And you're trying to wait for perfection or ideal conditions to do it. And the truth of the matter, you want enough money, you want, and it's just, it's not about that. You get better. I'm better. I'm teaching another AI class, which I'm training an AI twin right now, a new one to look more like me. I see what the problem is, and I'm going to share with people. A lot of times you try to change, you try to train your AI twin, and I ain't mean to get into that right now. You try to train your AI twin with heavily filtered photos, and it already did some stuff to it. So that's why it's not. So I took some photos that, we don't like to see ourselves unfiltered. That's a message for another day. We don't like to see ourselves unfiltered, and so that's why it's not giving me the accuracy that I need. You're gonna have to start with the raw you to become. I'm not even trying to preach that today. You're gonna have to get down to the blemishes and the flaws in all to become. You're gonna have to address some stuff to become. That could have been my message today. You're gonna have to get to the truth, the truth of it. God can work with your truth. You hear that? God can work with your truth. That's what we're going to teach the women of God. Pastor Linda, I'm so excited. We're going to teach the women of God. You can live with your truth. You can win with the hand you've been dealt. You got to play your hand, though. You just got to play your hand. And people are looking for authenticity. They're looking for the truth of it. Not that you was always living this filtered, angled life, but that some of it was not pretty. Some of it was not, and so let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready to do real ministry. I'm ready to do business at the next level. I'm ready to do it all, but I'm getting down to the foundation. Let's see what's going on with Facebook because I don't know where the people are. I'm here. I don't understand why they're not here. And then I'm going to get started because I'm not going to be long. I got work to do. I got flyers to do. I got a conference in Kenya coming up. I got so much things to do. Now, what I'm not going to be accused of is he ain't gonna catch me with my work undone. He not gonna catch me with my work undone. I don't know how you gonna be found, but he not gonna catch me with my work undone. I'm gonna do what God calls me to do the way God calls me to do it. What was I talking about? Yeah, I got an AI class coming this weekend. I'm training AI twins and things like that. We can't get around the AI is AI. Um, but you can use it for good. You can use it to get your message across. You can use it to work while you sleeping. You can come on. You can let if any way we can get the message of Christ out further, whether it's praying for folk and doing things for folk. I mean, you got some trial and error. When you first learned how to contour, you look like the Lion King. I mean, my contour is not that great today, but don't do that. You look like, but you have to try again. So my kids be like, "Mom, stop with the AI." You saying that, but how much have I made with AI so far since I've been trying while I'm playing with it? So while don't let people talk you out of stuff, I'm gonna only get better. I'm gonna only get better. When I first went on live, I was all close, like y'all be in the camera. Back up just from the camera, please. Back up. Right? And so, but then you get better at it. Don't let people listen, this is a word. This is not even my message for today, but don't let people stop you in your process. In the part of your process of becoming, don't let them stop you. You can only get better. I go up. If you down so low, you can only go, but you can only go up. So don't allow people to stop you in your process. If I had stopped in my process, I wouldn't be doing the things that I'm doing right now. Listen. I can't get this background to blur. My office is clean because Crystal came and did her thing. Okay, my house is clean, crystal clean. Okay, that should have been her name, Crystal Clean. That's so but I'm packing for a trip. I'm getting ready to leave. So my suitcase, thank you, Toy, is nicely packed too. So I mean, I can't get it to blur. I don't let less than ideal conditions stop me from doing and becoming all that God called me to be. I'll just mention it because y'all can see it and keep it moving. Y'all can't see it on TikTok, but do you understand what I mean? So just decide. Excuses is nothing but a lie wrapped up in a reason. I could have just been fidgeting with the blur. Let me try to blur it again though, because I don't understand why it's not working. I don't understand. Okay, now we blurred. Now you still can see it, but whatever. I've decided to become. I made a conscious, calculated decision based on unshakable convictions that whatever hand I've been dealt, I'm gonna play my hand. Hey, Cherie, I'm gonna play my hand. I need y'all because I'm attempting to do some great things for the kingdom of God, and I need your help to do it. I'm just gonna put it out there. I know I be acting so self-sufficient, and until Jesus reminded me, that's not how you was created. You were created to be fitly joined together, every joint supplying one another. So maybe you worn out, maybe you frustrated and aggravated because you're trying to do it by yourself. Jesus himself needed a team, and he was divinity. You trying to do all of this stuff in your head, you trying to get your vision board without a team. That's what should be on your vision board before you got the car and the house, before the vacation home and the yacht. Let's A team is the only way you're gonna get there. Because I mean, last I checked, I know with AI you could do some stuff, but you only have two hands. And since you only have two hands, you can. I literally told Pastor Linda, I need your help. I'm going to mentor these women in ministry. I'm going to do this stuff. I've been doing it for years. But imagine if I had help. Look at how many people I mentored, whether those that give me credit and those that don't. The people that I inspired, those that give me credit and those that don't. It's recorded. It's recorded in his word. Hallelujah. It's already recorded in heaven, so I'm good. But what could I do if I had help? I'm a bad chick by myself, but what could I do if it's multiplied? And so that's where God is taking me. He said, but nobody ever told you to do it by yourself. Well, okay, you bad. No, that nobody told you to do it by yourself. And so I want to send you some relief and some freedom to understand that there's help available to you. All right, so let's talk about this. If not me, then who? If I don't rise up to do it. See, the challenge is even in our churches and organizations, and even at your job, you the one doing everything because Mary be like, oh, she got it. There's some things in our ministries and things like that, that it don't get done by you, it get done, but it don't get done by you. And you okay with not doing it. But you have to understand that God chose you for a reason. You have a flavor that you'll bring to the table that's different than everybody else's. Maybe we're lacking flavor in the kingdom because you're not there doing what you're supposed to do. I mean, that's just a food for thought. Good morning. Hey, y'all. That's a food for thought. I bring another flavor. I dare you to say, I bring another flavor to it. I mean, the chicken was good. I mean, but you add some don't Tony Chicheries. I don't even know how you say it, but that's a whole nother. You add some slap your mama, and it's another. I know you do Laurie's. I know you do Laurie's, but now we've been exposed to another flavor. Teach, girl. Okay, you've been exposed to another flavor, and when you've been okay, because now everything you do is lemon pepper. I hate lemon pepper, y'all. But y'all, now everything you do is lemon. You got lemon pepper ribs, lemon pepper wings. Okay, stop with the lemon pepper. I hate lemon. But anyway, but when you've been exposed to more, you start having an appetite for more. I used to go, and I'm not even trying to diss it. Every now and again, I'll go there for the biscuits, okay? But I'm not trying to diss Texas Roadhouse. But if that's the extent of your palate, that's all you know. But when you've gone to Del Frisco's, and when you've gone to Steak 48, and when you've gone to the Capitol Grill, there's another level. There's another level of expectation. There's another level of service that's expected because I have reached another level. My word to you is come higher. God has more for you in ministry. He has more for you in business. I love it. I got some new clients now. They don't expect the payment plan. They like, just did you send the invoice? They asking me for the invoice. Huh? Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. God wants to take you to a higher place, but you have to. I got some new business ventures that's coming up, and it's so different from who you think I am. Come out of the box. Do something different. Maybe your prosperity is in another place. Teach, Pastor Monica. Maybe it's in another place. Hallelujah. All right. So if not me, then who? Number one is it's a responsibility. If God showed it to you, then it's you. You can complain about what's not happening in the kingdom, or you can fix it. I mean, that's really what God said to me when I talked about some things that wasn't happening in faith, and the faith teachers, where are they? Where are the faith books? And we're reading the old books of faith, but where are people? He's like, you do it. I'm like, me? I'm not big enough. With me? That's what he's saying. You're not big enough with me? What criteria are you using to judge whether you're big enough? God told you to do it, and you don't he's not big enough. His command not big enough. I'm talking to you now. His command. Y'all share this video because it's way too good. It's way too good for you to keep to yourself. God called you and that wasn't good enough? That's not big enough? You wait, who call you waiting on that's bigger than his? I just want to know whose call are you waiting on? I'm just trying not to flat on it so much. That's why it's just straight. I got a funeral homegoing service to go to. I know y'all didn't ask me, but I just, the reason why I was picking with it because I saw it, you know, but I was trying not to put a lot of heat to it. And I know some of y'all are so rude, like you saying it like it's yours. It is mine, and it got to last. Okay, so I'm still not trying to put a lot of heat to it. Okay, because this is human and it's colored, so it's lifted. So just like regular hair would break off and stuff, you put too much heat to it. I don't owe y'all all of that explanation. I'm just saying that's why I was picking with it. Anyway, number one, I have a responsibility to the kingdom. When I said yes at the altar, saying, "Speak to my heart, Lord." Give me your holy word. If I can't hear from you, when I said that, then I know what to do. That's my song. I won't go alone. Come on, Dawn. I'll never go on my own. Just as your spirit. You told him that you would do what he told you to do. And so I have a responsibility. Even when I get frustrated, when I get aggravated, I got to speak to myself. I got to cast down imagination and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. And I got to bring it to submission, into captivity, my thoughts. And I got to think on these things that are lovely, true, and of a good report. I can't, I don't get to, no, because that's not what I said. I said yes. I meant yes. When he called me, he meant me. And when I said yes, I meant it too. So that's what I'm going to do. Kadena, I would love to make you think it's always easy. I mean, I try to show my good side. Child, sometimes I'll be like, God, are you sure? But it's still a yes for me. Since I can't compare to Calvary, I'm just going to do okay. Yeah. They hung him high, stretched and wide. He hung his head for me, he died. That's love. I'm just going, Jesus went to Calvary to save a wretch. Jesus, Jesus. Come on, let's get ready for Easter. That's what y'all don't even recognize. It's February already. It's February 3rd. It's Easter time. After Easter, it's summer. After summer, it's already Christmas. Like you're playing. When are you going to get started? PM, life has been like, okay, you said that last year. So then that means life is going life every year. But you still here. Ooh, ain't got good. That's my perspective. I'm like, oh, it was kind of rough. I got up this morning. Oh, another chance. I'm trying to help you with your perspective. I got another chance. Millions didn't make it, but I was one of the ones who did. Okay, so since I was one of the dids, one of the ones who did. One of the ones who did, I need to get up and try again. This is help off and try. I know that's Aaliyah, but whatever. Try again. PMI started my ministry and people didn't come. Okay, then get them to come. He said, go make disciples. You waiting for them to come. He never told them to come. He told you to go. What? He literally said, go into the world, not come into the world. He said, go into the world, make disciples. It means they're not just probably waiting to be made. You got to go and make them. Don't you love your kids? It ain't no food in the house. It's food in the house. You start naming stuff. Mom, I don't want that. Oh, so you're not, what you used to say? You're not hungry then because you don't want to go and make it. What you don't realize, and what I realize even with DoorDash, is that it takes longer for me to wait on somebody else to make it than to make it myself. If you don't preach on this, is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Tuesday. I'm literally waiting 45 minutes for somebody to make something that is not even going to really be appetizing most of the time. When I could have went downstairs and did all of that. You paying $25 for a Chipotle bowl when you could you could Instacart if you wanted to, and have lettuce bowls all week. You can have your little stuff all week. But see, that's the, you know, The enemy got you in a chokehold with your finances and all that stuff because you think what's comfortable is convenient, and convenient is what he called you to. No, that's not how it works. I have a responsibility to the kingdom and to you because you his people. Number one is responsibility. Number two is readiness. Be ye also ready. Readiness is not perfection, it's availability. When I tell you this, I gotta watch my words because I was gonna say something that was this PhD program is very different. It is different. And it requires me to learn more. And if I thought it was gonna be a cakewalk in the park, imagine me, I don't know how to do it. But if I knew how to do the crip walk, I would do the crip walk. It ain't like that at all. It's requiring another level. Melissa sent me a word today saying, you got this. Because I call her like, we're not used to talking academically and writing academically, and they don't care nothing about my master's degree. They're like, okay, I'm glad you mastered it, but now it's time to doctor it up. And I'm like, oh. And I be thinking I'm so profound and prolific, and that teacher just be ripping it apart. And the thing that what happens is it's not personal. It's not personal. She's trying to make me into the doctor that I need to be at by the end of this thing. And so they ripping my work apart. And I think I'm profound and prolific. And she's saying, prove it. Because literally, that's what a PhD is, proving it. You have to prove everything. I mean, I'm thinking sound good to me. She's like, okay, but prove it. I'm like, what? What? Just because I don't know how to do it, listen to this. Just because I don't know how to do it yet doesn't mean I won't know how to do it. See, many of you, you get the call, you got the yearning, but and the burning, but you don't have the learning. And that's where you stop because you have to learn something doesn't mean that you're not called to it. LeBron is arguably the best basketball player in the world. It don't matter. He still had to learn the basics. He had to learn the fundamentals. You called, you're anointed, but you got to learn. You got to sit. You got to wait. I say on the Lord. And so, yeah, thank you, Kadena. I need all the encouragement I could get. Because the most frustrating thing I know where you are in life is when you think you got it and you don't. So I thought, okay, this first assignment, okay, I understand what you're saying. I understand. Now I got a 90. Now I don't want you to think that I'm failing. I got a 90, but I'm used to getting 100. You were 100 at the last level, but you're not 100 yet. And just because you don't have it now doesn't mean you won't get it. I was frustrated. I'm not even gonna lie. Those comments, I was like, oh, that's a word for us. Get your ego out of it. Get your ego out of it. And she be having so many pleasantries in the beginning and end. It ain't personal. You either want it or you don't. You either want to get better or you don't. The problem is you've had too many people coddle you, and now you can't function without it. I'm used to people saying, "Go PM, go PM, go PM, go PM, go." I'm you, and this lady like, no, prove it. Yeah, sit down somewhere and learn. You're used to being a teacher, but go to another environment where you can be a sponge. Go to another environment where you could be a carp and grow in this pond. Because we're not impressed with you yet. Teach. Mom, I thought about you today. I promise you, Mom Phyllis, I thought about you today. I'm gonna call Tiffany and yeah. But he's not done with me yet. He's not done with me yet. There's so much more to the story. He's not done. Don't quit before he's done. Don't you quit before he's done. You will always think about, Angie, check this out. You will always think about what if? What if I continued? What if I went beyond my ego being bruised? What if I went beyond not getting it? I'm so practical in nature. I'm like, this hard now, but I may not be the smart. I gotta stop calling people dumb. I'm not calling people dumb, so to speak. I'm just saying it's some people that's dumber than me. That's such so wrong to say. But I'm saying everybody's not smarter than me. And some of those people got PhDs. So I may not be the smartest, but if they got it, this is how I have to talk to myself. I know that I can do it. I might not be the smartest because some of that stuff I'm like, how do you understand that stuff? That's deep. But I'm just saying that to be funny. I mean it, but like that's really how I gotta think about myself. Just because I don't have it now, I didn't have a lot of stuff before I had it. My baby, my grand girl, Malia Rain is the newest walker in our family. She didn't know how to walk. Her sisters was walking around. She was looking at them like they get fat. They get up fast. They get to they doing what mommy and daddy doing. They doing what Mimi doing. And she got up one day like, now Malia getting away from you. Why? Because everything is new till it's not. Every day I'm learning another part of it, another language. And I'm sharing with this. I hope my professor don't watch me, but if I do, I appreciate you, and I know you're gonna make me great. I know I'm gonna be awesome as a result of you. But I'm gonna tell y'all something funny because y'all know I'm very transparent in my ministry, right? I thought it was profound. I was like, critical thinking requires I said critical thinking requires you to do this, that, and the third. She said critical thinking doesn't do anything because it's an inanimate, inornament, or however you say object. It can't require anything. What? What do you mean? Like what? I talked to Melissa like, "I don't understand, what do you mean?" Because when you thinking critically, you do have to let aside biases what I was saying, she's like, "Yeah, no." She said, "I would have said the same thing." And then I rolled my eyes at the phone at Melissa, like, "'Cause you mad at people who don't agree with you too." So she was like, "And while engaging in critical thinking, you do this." I'm like, tomatoes, tomatoes. That's semantics. She's like, that's literally why you're in school. That's like the whole point. I was like, I actually get it. I'm the person in present tense while engaging in something. I have to do this. But critical thinking is a framework. It doesn't have an opinion. It doesn't have. I know y'all like, we ain't in no PhD program. You don't have to come at us like that. I know y'all like, you ain't got to explain it to us. I'm just sharing with y'all that I'm in some places and spaces where I'm being tested. I'm in some place, and I'm paying these people to do this to me. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You know the people that you um go to the gym to train you, they yell at you, talking about five more. Like, I don't want to do five. I'm paying you to tell me to do that. See, the problem is many of you want authorities in your life, but you don't want to listen. Now you want to fight with me, and I'm trying to help you. I can argue with this lady all day long and fail and be mad because I paid to fail. Or I could listen to what she's saying and go to the writing center and try to get some comprehension. What I need from you is understanding. No excuses. I got to understand it. And guess what, Melissa? Guess what the perspective was, Melissa said. PM is your first class. Who about to quit and you just started? Like I want to ask how much sense that make. You about to quit already and you just started. But then you talking about they don't use me, they don't use my gift. The minute you get difficult, you quit. So you can't be trusted. I'm just saying, like, I'm just using my testimony so that you can y'all was all getting it when I was using my testimony. Y'all was all encouraging me. You got this. Now I'm talking to you now. You got this. An investment in my growth. Sounding like an educator. You saw me roll my eyes at you too. Only an educator would say something like that. An investment in your growth. Whatever. All I'm saying to you is that it's just not always easy. At the end, I'm gonna be like, to all my supporters who pray for me, to all of you who said I could do it when I felt like I couldn't, I just want to say thank you. You don't get to the speech without the work. You don't get to the pay without the work. I don't know what made you think you just, yeah. Work. Faith without works is dead. Faith without work. You got a lot of faith, but you ain't got to work. Work ethic. My work ethic is I'm getting ready to read this thing again because apparently I missed something. Um, I thought I did APA. I thought I did APA with my masters, but apparently they wasn't as tough as what these people are doing. And Misty told me, she said, when you get a PhD, they're gonna go after every period, every slant, every, they get ready for your dissertation. And I'm like, I mean, I heard her until it was a reality. I'm like, I got this. Until I don't. Hey, Jamie, it's just, it's just not always easy. But I'm sure, but guess what? She said she was scared too at first. And she didn't get it right too at first. And her first class was hard too at first. And now she's getting ready to defend. So apparently, if you just get through the rough patch, it gets easier. And guess what I said? I'm already on week 3. Can y'all believe it? I just started my PhD. I'm already at week 3. I only got 5 more weeks of this class, 2 assignments each week. So I only got 10 assignments to go. That's how I look at stuff. I only got 10 assignments to go. Now I need to get it though. I do need to get it. Halfway through, I need to get it. I need to get it. But I don't know which version do I just can't give up now. Come too far from where. Isn't it crazy the enemy wanted me to just get so frustrated? And it still hasn't been a year since I started this journey. It's not even been a year. It won't be a year to May. And when I get to May, think about that. I'm already a quarter way done of my, because I'm taking a double load. I'm not taking the least amount of class. I'm taking the maximum amount of classes you can take as a PhD student without special permission because they wouldn't let me do the other. So in May, when it's a 1 year that I started this journey, I will always already be a quarter of the way done my PhD. A quarter of the in 1 year. So I'm tripping. Thank you. She said the load. Diana said the load you're taking is commendable. Diana, you had a part in this too. I taught a class, and I'm gonna tell you something. It's true. God, thank you. Oh, thank you for remembrance. My remembrance of this. You probably don't even realize this or remember this, Diana. You had a part in this. Well, here's what happened. I taught a speakers boot camp, and Misty said, Mama, you're the reason why I got into my PhD program, taking your class. Like you have, I'm so smart because I took your class. So I was thinking, like, oh my God, I don't even have a degree. Okay. But, praise God. And no, it was one of the certifications. And Diana said, when y'all had feedback to give about one of my certifications at my school, you said this was like master's level work. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, like what? She said it's like master's level work. But all of that was seeds that was being sown into a girl who had failed out of college, who had flunked out of college. And so in my mind, I'm like, I'm smart. I just maybe not school type, you know. That was a seed. So then when I was like, let me just get my bachelor's just to do it, you know what I mean? Just to accomplish it so that my grandkids and them will know that education is important. I don't want them to look at Mimi successful. She didn't need school. So I was like, let me just do this. And that's what I did. And then I was like, when God gave me a supernatural way to finish early and fast, I was like, but if I could finish it that fast, maybe I'll just go on. It wasn't even a stair step. The minute I started the bachelor's, I didn't even start the bachelor's without the intention of going all the way. I was like, if I'm gonna do this, because I'm not good with the level being over me. Who am I messing with today? Some of y'all like la 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 la. Y'all don't want to hear what I gotta say. I'm not good with a level being over me. I'm like, if I rather that probably don't make sense. It probably doesn't make sense. So I'm not gonna act like I'm like the apostle Paul. I count down myself to have apprehended. Y'all don't know what that means. That means I don't know everything, but I press toward the mark. Okay, so I'm not acting like I get everything right. So this probably, I'm telling you, this probably doesn't make sense. But in my mind's eye, how can I say that without y'all judging me? I was successful without it. So if I was gonna do it, I feel like ain't no half stepping. Mm, mm, mm. I'm like, but I don't have 12 years because that's like everybody I know that maybe not 12 years, but that went, got college degrees and went to PhD. They be in school forever. And I'm like, I know the Lord is not. I know God doth not require that of me. I just knew I couldn't do that. So I'm like, God, you either going to show me how to hack this and do it faster, or I didn't hear you. Like, I mean, seriously. And so I was like, what am I gonna do? If I'm gonna do this, I literally put in ChatGPT, can I get my PhD by 55? Now, mind you, I'm 51. It was May. I'm getting returned in June 52. So that's a little bit of time. They said you could do it, but it's going to be a lot of work. I said, map out a plan. Thinking of a master plan. And I heard my best friend, that's why you got to have the right people around you. My best friend in my ear, whenever I'm going to do something dumb, ridiculous, I call her and she said, if anybody can do it, it'll be you. And I'm like, what? Who has friends like that? At some point, you should say you doing too much. At some point, you could say, "Hold up, wait a minute." Like you always hyping me up, and I'm from Philly. When you hype me up, I got to do it. You know what I'm saying? When you hype me up, I'm out here now, right? And so that's what I did. And I said, I'm gonna do this in record time. Anyway, y'all know the story. I'm gonna do this PhD then. I don't want to speed all the way in record time. I'm going straight through summer, everything, while I travel and everything. I'm just going straight through. It was training because if I did 10 classes in one semester, they do micro semesters here. So I'm really taking 5 classes, but it's only 2 classes right now, and then I'll take 3 classes. I'll be having days with nothing to do. I ain't used to that. So I'm just gonna keep going. Cause I could deal with anything for 8 weeks. I'm gonna have some teachers that's easy, and I'm gonna be like, oh, this was so easy. I really like this class. And then I'm gonna have some that be like, what does she mean? I don't understand. But guess what? I only got 5 more weeks of it. I better start understanding though. Because I got a feeling it's gonna matter in other classes. And right now I was like, okay, I don't feel I'm at that point where I keep getting better because the grades are getting better. So I don't feel like it's at the point of needing a meeting or anything. I might go to the writing center just to. Yeah, you still think I'm talking about school? What resources do you have available to you in ministry? Oh, oh, what access do you have to people that can help your business grow? Oh, ooh, that you're not utilizing. Guess what? It's in the tuition. The writing center is in the tuition. You could not use it and not do good, or you could use it and then have something. Well, the writing center told me to do. What you talk about? They told me this is what I was supposed to do. You can have something to stand on if you when you do what God tell you to do. You can say, God, you told me. Can I just say something to you? If greatness was easy, everybody would be doing it. Like, you've been different. You've been different. You've been extra. You was always the kid that was doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Why you always gotta you was just never satisfied with everything everybody else was doing. You was like, but mine, can we everybody else is playing over there, Monica. I'm like, I know, but can we I was always worrying about my next. This is how I gain weight. I'm gonna make you laugh though. I am almost 60 pounds down. I just want you to know. I don't know if y'all could tell. I went shopping this weekend. I went shopping. And four things I bought was a 12. I mean, in case anybody was wondering, like, oh, I think she looks a little smaller. I'm just saying. So anyway, yeah, four things is a 12. So one thing was a 14, but you could tell it's about to be big. Um, but I gained weight by being so greedy. Like, and I'm not like a sweets person. I like food, right? And the reason why I got greedy is because of my ambition. And you see it for my hunger in business and my hunger in ministry and the hunger for the things that I do. I'm gonna make y'all laugh. My son is like this too, my son Sean. I was so greedy, and the reason why I gained weight is because when I'm eating breakfast, I'm already thinking about what I'm gonna eat for lunch. Don't leave me out here by myself, y'all. Please don't do. Anybody, Oprah call it food noise. Okay, I had a lot of noise. I would be eating lunch thinking about, and what I'm gonna do for dinner is. The reason why I'm successful in business is that same hunger. I'm always thinking about my next. You celebrating now. I'm thinking about this is just a game and not the playoff. Okay, because she's teaching really good. Yeah, you are right with celebrating. That's why you still celebrate. Cause yeah, cause PM 2019, I had a conference. I'm like, that's 2021. It don't seem like that long ago, but that's a while. I'm always thinking about my next. So masterclass was, if y'all don't say nothing about masterclass, so the people who wasn't there know, this was the best masterclass, the most informative masterclass, the most engaging masterclass, the most that masterclass was stupid. And at masterclass, I was already thinking about money. Y'all were in masterclass, and I was already somewhere else. Because there's always another level. Some of y'all like, didn't you just teach an AI class? The first one was different from the second one was different one from the first one, and now this one, oh, I know. I got AI twin is being built right now as we talk. I put it all in to see what it. Let me see if it's up. It's ready. I'm not gonna look at it right now. I'm just saying. Let me see how fine she is. Um, yeah, like I already know more than I did before. If you took my last camp, I got so much more software than that. I know so much more. I beat my time. I'm always trying to beat my time. If you're never trying to beat your time, just tell God you just tell God no. He said, "Be fruitful and multiply." Multiply is addition quickly. Why are you so slow? No. Like, so I'm always trying to beat my time. Whatever I did before, I'm trying to do it faster, more efficient. That's how you cover more ground. Why do you go to track practice? Because even though you run fast, you need to run what? Y'all know y'all love my illustrations. You run fast, but you need to run faster. The coach is always trying to get you to what? Beat your time. Why do you keep doing stuff the same way? But at least girl, you the fastest now. Somebody about to break your record, and you okay with that? Speed up. I love what I've done in 2020 and 2021. And I love what I did last year. I'm like, oh my God, in 7 months. Remember my book deal? I did, how many books did I do? 600 books and almost made, no, I did 700 books and almost made $600,000. I need to beat my time. I'd rather say I made 5 million. The only way I'm going to do that is if I beat my time. How do I beat my time? By hiring staff, by getting other people to do some stuff, because I still only got two hands. All this work I did, all this training I did, I still only got two hands. I ain't trying to work hard. I'm trying to work smarter. So maybe AI gives me another set of hands. Maybe my AI agents give me another set of hands. And isn't that crazy? You worrying about the money you got to pay monthly for your AI agents is better than paying a W 2. Teach! I'm just saying. It's better. Number one, let me help you out. Number one is responsibility. Number two is readiness. She ready. Number three is response. The call demands an answer, not an excuse. Let me say it again. The call demands an answer, not an excuse. I'm calling people today. I'm doing a huge conference. I'm just putting it out there. I want everybody to be a part of. It is called I Am Her. It's a conference like you've never ever experienced before. The next couple of months is in February and March, and the beginning of April. I'm going to be working with 100 women in ministry to present them to the world at the conference I Am Her. So whatever you're going to become, you're going to become it by April 19th. Whatever you whatever you gonna become, you whatever you finna become, you gonna become it by April 19th. Let's go. Let's see if I can do it. Some of you got started, but you ain't fully become. And so I'm excited. I'm coming. Coming. Jane, you gotta show me how to do that dance on TikTok. Mm, 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 mm. Dun, 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 dun. It's time to come out, y'all. You've been threatening to come out for the last 5 years. And so number one is responsibility. Number two is readiness. Number three is response. Number four is replacement. God will raise up a replacement. He's gracious. He been waiting for you. But he's also strategic. If you refuse to move, he will raise up another person in your place. The assignment doesn't disappear just because you ignored it. Don't assume you're irreplaceable. Assume you're responsible. The worst thing in the world, Kadena, is to have an unqualified replacement. You'll be like, what? They can't even, it don't matter. They were ready. You ever been in a situation in class and you raise your hand too late? You're like, oh, I had to answer. You didn't know the prize was going to be that. You're like, dang. Teach, girl. You should have raised your hand. You should have raised your hand. Now you mad. Like, oh, I wanted a trip. You didn't get it because you didn't raise your hand. You were afraid to be wrong. Teach. Teach. You were afraid to be wrong. That ain't me. I'd be like, answer. What was the question? That is hilarious. You ever been in a situation where somebody asks a question, but somebody is just always anxious to be the first one, and they be like, "What was the question again?" And you be looking like, "What? You didn't even." And the teacher tell the question again because you didn't know she was going to give another opportunity, but they were first. You too afraid to be embarrassed. And I told this story before, and y'all going to just have to endure and listen to it again. Scooter Braun, who used to be the manager for Justin Bieber, told a story at this business conference of how his wife is the owner of the brand F Cancer. I can't say it, but I feel the same way. So they are rich people, and he said, he's talking about the hunger and desire of people. They had a baseball like competition, and regular people like you and I could come and try to swing the bat and try to get a home run. And the person who got a home run, they would get $1 million. Most of y'all wouldn't even try. I don't know nothing about baseball. You wouldn't even try. I'll try. Listen, okay. Look, it might be like those movies, where the angels come and carry the ball. I don't know what God want to do or how he wants to bless me. So I'm gonna be in position. Let me try. I'm going to try, try. I'll be right up there trying to swing the bat. But I probably would have done what everybody else did at that time. I don't know what I would have done, but when I heard this story, now I changed my perspective. He said one guy got really close and he had bases loaded, but he didn't get the home run. Because Brandy said, almost doesn't count. Almost doesn't count. So he didn't get it. Some people just missed the ball. They didn't get it. But this one guy went up to bat and he hit the ball. He didn't get it. Then he picked the bat up again and he swung again and didn't get it. People say, hey, well, come on. Got the ball again, didn't get it. Did it again, and then he got a home run. And people were outraged. People were flabbergasted. They were so mad. That's not fair. But the moral of the story was They never gave the rules of you couldn't hit it more than once. That was never the rule. Everybody just attempted once and didn't get it and moved on. But that person kept trying until he got it, and therefore he got the million. Legally, they could not prevent him from getting the money because it was never in the rules that you couldn't hit it more than once. My point to you is you swing and you just drop the just throw the whole game away. I didn't do it. That's not me. I'm like, I probably would be the one like, they ain't gonna say nothing. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Hey, Lakeisha. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Okay, let's preach it. I'm up to bat again. And see, here's the thing. You would have listened to the people in the boat. You would have listened to boat folk out there. You, Peter, walking on the water. Look at her trying to be like Jesus. Whatever. I don't care what you say. You're behind me. You can talk up. Look at her. She always trying to get the back. She always, it doesn't matter. You're mad because you're behind me. You ever have somebody honk at you because you got in front of them? Obviously, the speed I was going positioned me to be in front of you. You mad because I beat you. Keep hitting. I dare you to type keep hitting the ball. Keep hitting the ball. Keep hitting the ball. I don't care what they say. Keep hitting the ball. You mad. You're mad because I kept hitting the ball. Something about the work, Dawn. Something about the work. What is PM? She's just still hitting the ball. I'm still hitting it. I mean, it don't matter. People leave, come back years later. What am I doing? She's still swinging. Swinging better. I'm just still hitting the ball. I'm just still hitting the ball. Some of these look real close, but it's a matter of time. With bases loaded, we about to do it. But let me just say this. Let's not wait till I don't know how many innings in baseball because I'm a basketball girl and a football girl, so I don't know how many innings there's in baseball. But don't wait to the last one. Don't wait till, is it the ninth inning or is it 12th inning? I don't know. Don't wait till the last inning. How about that? Let's start now. Let's start in February. Let's practice in February. Y'all, please. Don't wait till 11:59, 59 seconds. Amen. You embarrassed because you swung and missed. I guarantee you the greatest baseball player swung and missed several times. It's 9 innings. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mom, for keeping me. Don't wait till the ninth inning. Don't wait till the ninth inning, y'all. Swing now. Keep swinging. It looks silly at first because you don't have the form. I'm sure I'm going to look at this paper at the beginning of my journey and the end of my journey like, oh, Dr. Such and Such, I was tripping, right? Okay, because didn't understand at all. It's crazy that God uses me in such a way that the thing that I'm not good at first, I become people's tutor. Now think about it. I didn't know the AI stuff. Now I'm showing people. I didn't know the book stuff. Now I'm showing people. I didn't know how to speak first. Now come on. God will use what you don't know, help perfect it in you, and then he said, now go strengthen your brother. That's all I do. I learn something, then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna teach y'all how to do it. I learned how to do AI music. Okay, my songs is hot though. Then I was like, I'm gonna show you how to do it. Because if you have a prophetic ministry, why shouldn't you have your own prophetic songs? Like, I don't understand. Like, if you teach finance and stuff, shouldn't you have your money songs? Like, God gonna bless you. I'm making up stuff. Like, okay, like, shouldn't you have, use the tools? Use the tools. Why shouldn't we should have a Jesus in Therapy CD that we could just I need my CD. I need my CD. Whatever it is, whatever tools God put in your hand, he uses it for your assignment. But that ain't even too deep for you to understand. You got to stop making excuses though. Number one is responsibility. Number two is readiness. Number three is response. Number four is replacement. And number five is rise. Still I rise. This is the moment to rise above fear, comfort, and self-doubt. See, it ain't hard for me to rise because I just don't ever think defeat is permanent. My church is called Prevailing Church. So I'm like, I think I'm so logical that I just think I could only prevail if something was fighting against me. So I'm not really alarmed the fact that people fight against me. Not even just people, but I heard somebody, I forgot who I was talking to the other day, and it was like, it just people won't help me. I know who it was, one of my friends. She was like, people just won't help me. I've been gifted, and they just will not help. And I'm like, girl, who you talking to? And I feel some type of way. I'm like, the people that could help me won't. Then I realized, guess what? My dreams ain't their responsibilities. Before the foundation of the earth, before I was formed in my mother's womb, this dream was for me. Everybody don't have to help you. Now, if the people that help you, praise God. But why should I help you when you won't even help yourself? Why would I do for you what you want? What you won't do for love. You tried everything. I don't know. I just thought of that song. But I'm just saying, like, you don't believe in your dream. You start and stop. And I'm supposed to be consistent. No, I'm not doing it. These 100 ladies that I'm helping at the I am her, they gonna want it. They may not know how to do it, but they need to want it. I thought of Mom Phyllis because I'm gonna help several women over 60 become. I want to showcase them to the world. Whatever you're gonna do, you need to have it done by April. Because that's what I want to do. And so, but I don't take excuses. Excuses is nothing but a lie wrapped up in a reason. Excuses are like weeds, they grow uncultivated. The excuse you have today, you'll have another one tomorrow. I know you think next week will be better, but it'll be another reason for it not to happen next week. So I just let people go. I say, oh, okay. I don't even argue with people with excuses. I just don't. Because if you think somehow it's gonna be better, after you get your taxes, it's gonna be better. You thought that last year and it wasn't. I don't wait for stuff to do stuff. God, first of all, favor is somebody somewhere using their power, influence, and ability to help you. But procrastination is the arrogant assumption that God has to wait on you until you're ready for it. No, when favor happens, you don't know what's going to be available later. That's why you got to be ye what? Y'all church people, what? Also ready. You got to be also ready. God is not obligated to repeat himself. He'll raise up a replacement, a donkey in your place. Now you sitting back talking about, I thought of that first. It don't matter because we don't know you. We don't know you because the other person is famous for it now because you didn't. You don't get to tell God, wait. Use me, Lord, to show someone the way and enable me to say good morning. You sat up there lying. My storage is empty. How long ago was that song? And I am up there. You ain't been available yet because you have relationship issues. Then your baby daddy. Then every excuse that you have seemed like a good excuse at the time, but it doesn't compare to what he's done. How you know him to be a waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper? Because he did it. He's a good, good father, right? This is the stuff you say. He's a good, good father. It's who you are, who you are, who you are, and I'm loved. All of that, and you still can't be faithful and committed to the call. Like I'm confused. Tim, why are you committed? Because I can't not be committed. Like, are you serious? After all he's done, I'm just not gonna show up. I'm just gonna be like, now I'm gonna need you tomorrow too, God, but I'm not gonna do what you called me to do today. Because I need brand new mercies. I need favor to stalk me everywhere I go. I need goodness and mercy to be behind me, but I'm not gonna do what you tell me to do. I'm just trying to you know, yeah, you might want to rethink your position in that. It's time to sow. You needed it. If you needed it, if you felt like I beat you a little bit, you needed it. Because it doesn't make sense. It's February, y'all. You haven't started yet, and it's February. For the first week, you was like, I'm just trying to get through the first week. Then it's the second week. Now it's February. If you don't get started now, you won't. You just won't. You just won't. I'm looking for 100 women of God that say PM. Lady Marcia said I'm in. Y'all need to contact me because I'm looking, and when I hit my goal for each category, then I'm done. And then you're gonna be mad at me talking about Christina, and she gonna be like, PM said, oh my God. Y'all need to reach out to me today. I need 20 people today. I need to feel accomplished today because I did not do what I was supposed to do Monday and Tuesday. So Wednesday, I got to make up time. So Wednesday, from Wednesday to Saturday, I need 100 women to say yes. And let me tell you what you're saying yes to. Everybody sow something. PM Global One is the Cash App. PayPal is PM at PastorMonica.com. PM at PastorMonica.com. Janie, 1,000 times in this season. Cherie, 1,000 times in this season. Everybody sow something. PM Global One is the Cash App. PayPal is PM at PastorMonica.com. Zelle is Lady M Haskell at AOL.com. Let me tell y'all, 100 of you, because people watch this broadcast later, 100 of you who say PM. Some of you, let me just keep it 100, can't afford some of my coaching programs. You just not there yet. But it won't always be like this. The Lord will perfect that concerning you. And sooner than later, it works in your favor. But this is what I'm getting ready to do with this project is so where you are and so reasonable that you're going to either be in the pictures or watch the pictures. I'm going to post pictures of when I did it before. I did something called Up Now for Women in Ministry. And you don't have to be in fivefold ministry. You ain't got to be a preacher to do it. If you are a woman of God and you love God, whether you're in business or ministry, I'm going to help you. But I'm going to help 100 women become. And if that's you, you need to be a part of this. I'm expecting 100 women to be a part of it. Now, doing 1,000 times in the season. Now, when I say 100 women, that is not, it's going to be hundreds of women there. It's going to be hundreds of women there. So, whatever it is, this is probably about the cheapest way you could get something from me and get the help that you need because I want to see if I can do it. Can I help 100 women that got? Now, I don't know where Toya is. I don't know where Latoya is. Latoya on here? Latoya, remember when I did it about 15 years ago? I think it was 2011. I did it for, what is it called? Empower Fest. I took, Latoya was one of them. That was before I did books for a long time. I took 10 women of God and I made them authors. I met with them. I met with them in person and we wrote their books and you remember Dolores? And then I did it again, Dr. Dolores, I did it again in Atlanta. And then I've done it so many times. But now I'm doing it again. Now this is PM, I was going to say 2.0, but that was probably 10 years ago. PM, I don't know. This is 2026 version of PM. So I know a lot more. I know a lot. So if you're interested, I got a group where I want to take at least 10 of you who are 60 plus. If you're 60 and older, I want to talk to you. I want to showcase you. I want you to showcase and be showcased around the world. First of all, I want you to sell your products at this event. But I also want, so that's put money in your pocket. But I want you to get your confidence up to be on a panel discussion to talk about it, to encourage other 60 and older women that it ain't too late. He's not done with me yet. There's so much more to the story. That's what I want to do. 60 and up. It ain't over. We only just, okay, I'm gonna stop. I gotta stop. Y'all need to sow PM Global One. Those of you who are interested, get with me. Don't wait. I don't care if we did work before. I don't care if we haven't worked together before. Don't let your ego, don't let your pride, don't let nothing stop you. Because then when I get to my goal for however many I want in that category, then you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad. I don't want you to be mad. All right. I love y'all so much. 1,000 times in the season. Those of you who are so later, I speak the same blessing on my life flows on your life in Jesus' name. Amen. Bye.